What's up, YouTube? It's me, the artisanmc, and today I'm going to give you my reaction to Daredevil Born Again first trailer. Now, I've been a fan of Daredevil since I started reading comics. That was one of the early comics that I came to, which was Daredevil fighting a group of five or six people with Typhoid Mary in the group, and he was just all beat up on the cover, looking at all the people that were in front of him that he had to square off against. So it was entertaining and a character I always have a lot of respect for. I don't like him as much as my friend Joe Thompson. That is his favorite character. Spider-Man is my favorite character, but I do have a healthy respect for Daredevil. Now, another thing that I have a healthy respect for is what Netflix did with the Daredevil live action TV show. It was a far cry from the way we saw Daredevil back in the 80s on Trial of the Incredible Hulk. Okay, it's a far cry from that. It was a gritty show that grabbed you within 2 episodes. If you didn't like the show by the second episode, you wouldn't like the series at all. You wouldn't. And that was how I pitched that show to people after I watched it. Just watch those first 2 episodes, like, oh my God, this is it. This is absolutely perfect. That's how I pitched the show. If you didn't like the first 2 episodes, don't watch anything else. And the show ended up being a banger all the way through, right? So when it finally left Netflix, I was a bit disappointed, yes, and happy at the same time. It was one of those bittersweet things. That it was bittersweet that it was leaving Netflix and going to Disney, which means if Disney did a show, they would have to cut down a lot on what Netflix was able to get away with, which was the violence and stuff like that. Disney wouldn't be able to get away with that. Now, the sweet part was that the rights for that kind of stuff was going back to Marvel, where technically all their characters should be. They should have the rights to all of their characters, so they can use their characters in whatever form or fashion that they would like. Now, what we've seen over the last 4 years has been a shit show of how they use their characters, but they are their characters. They can do with them what they want or rule them however they choose to. So, be that as it may, when Daredevil left Netflix, I was a little bit nervous on what would happen with the characters next, because I did like that whole Netflix universe of characters: Punisher, Daredevil, Jessica Jones, even Iron Fist and Luke Cage. I liked all of those characters. I liked the world that they created, that they could all exist in. And I wanted to see that come home, in a sense, to the Marvel group so they could expand on that, take what was done in Netflix and make it better. As it stands now, 5 years, 4 years later, I'm not so sure. Now, this trailer recently came out this week. It got a lot of hype. A lot of people were talking about it. This is the first time I'm watching it. I have purposely, since Echo, not wanted to hear anything relating to Daredevil. Purposely. I was not interested. Now, let me rephrase. I was interested, but I was not entertaining it. I didn't want any spoilers because there was enough weight on this show just from Daredevil showing up in the She-Hulk show and then Daredevil showing up in the Echo show. There was enough weight on this character to see what the MCU would do with it. And given the culture right now, it's like walking into a zoo and it's just a bunch of chimpanzees around you, standing in the trees with hands full of crap to throw at you. That's it. So watching this trailer is, I can say I'm a little bit skeptical off the bat, but I will watch it because Lord knows after seeing The Penguin last year, I would really love an adult. a show, a comic book show done in a very mature adult way. Okay, not adult industry stuff. I really want that. I would really want that for Marvel so they can get something under their belt, some kind of traction going and not ruin another character that people really love, the fan base really loves. I would enjoy that. I really would. I'm going to watch this trailer now and see what it is, and I'll give you my thoughts after that. Um, okay, here we go. You may not see it on the playback because I will have to blur it out, but here we go.
Thank you for finding the time. I will admit, it's not entirely unpleasant seeing you again.
Mayor.
A lot of time has passed.
I like the way this.
By the look of it, you've come up in the world.
I could say the same about you.
The mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced.
Can you blame me?
No.
I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system.
Why did you stop being a vigilante?
The line was crossed.
It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us.
This city can't go unchecked.
Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos must reign.
Oh shit!
Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace. But I was also raised.
Oh shit!
To believe in retribution.
Okay. Bone breaking can be entertaining to me in a movie or in a show, especially if it's a fight scene involving martial arts, because if you study martial arts, know martial arts, you understand certain moves, that's where they lead to. That's the inevitable point that it gets to, that something is getting broken. Okay. That's what, if you did a really gritty Batman, that's what it would be. People would be getting crippled, permanently crippled. He's not out there playing with people, just going for a KO. He's going for the finish thing. Okay. Daredevil is like that. Daredevil will go in for the cripple you. Now, seeing that in a show and it being on screen, in frame, is a push for Disney. It is a push for Disney Plus. A lot. Maybe they understood that they have to bring it. That was a selling point in a sense of the show, especially the Punisher show, that bad people really have bad things happening to them. We'll see if they can keep that up, because that's fight scenes that look like it was maybe 2 or 3 separate fight scenes. 2 of them in one fight scene. That kind of stuff just makes me cringe a little bit, because I'm a bit empathic. Okay. I understand what that feels like. It's not good. Okay. So that would get most people hyped about it. Like, oh, you're going to be kicking people's ass because that's what they want to see of Daredevil. Yeah. There's a lot more going on with Matt Murdock, the man, as opposed to just the Daredevil that skulks through the night and beats the shit out of criminals and stuff. Now, I'm happy that the original cast is all here again. That's what I wanted to see. I do. I like Charlie Cox. I like Vincent D'Onofrio. I like all of those characters. Even being able to see that the Punisher is coming back, and I'm forgetting his name now. This is going to screw with me now because I like the actor. That he's coming back, and his first appearance in the MCU is going to be in a Daredevil show, which makes sense. Cool. I like that. Okay. I like that. John Bernthal. See, came to me. I'm just getting old. Okay. I like that is showing up in this series, and it actually parodies or mirrors what happened on the Netflix show. That Punisher came in through the Daredevil show, and from the Daredevil show, he spun off into his own show. Okay, I'm fine with that. New costume for the White Tiger. Okay, I'm not gonna be too strict on them about that. I understand a White Tiger is a girl, but whatever. It's street level fighting, and if they can keep the show street level, it will hold on to that audience that it had in Netflix. If the writing can be solid, the writing, you can't just sell it on fight scenes. If the writing is not solid, it makes no difference what fight is going on in it. You will feel nothing for it. It will mean nothing. Okay. If the writing is solid, the fight scenes hold up, the show will be good. It will. It will be well received. If it falls on his face and the writing can't even live up to something like the Penguin, which nobody was really fighting in that at all, but it was just written well, we're going to have a problem. It's going to be a problem. Now, the MCU house is on fire as it is, and I'm a fan of wrestling. If this Daredevil show comes out and it doesn't live up to what it needs to be, it will be like CM Punk sitting down on the stage in WWF and giving up the pipe bomb. That's what it'll be. People will go in on Disney again. Now, my subscription for Disney Plus just upgraded or renewed last year for a whole year. So this is about one of two things I have to look forward to in this next year. Daredevil Born Again and Andor Season 2. I'm hoping, beyond hope, that Disney doesn't come in and let Marvel screw the pooch with the Daredevil show, or Lucasfilm screw the pooch with the Andor finale. I'm really hoping, but I'm still cynical. It's just, I've been smacked around too many times. So at this point, yeah, put it out. I'll watch it. It's Daredevil. I want to see it. I like all the actors involved. I like the character. I just want to see a good show. If you write it worth a damn, it will be a good show. I can watch fight scenes anywhere nowadays. Anywhere. Absolutely anywhere. It's not a rarity now to see a fight scene and well choreographed martial arts fights. It's not. The only thing I'm watching for is, are you going to tell me a good story of why this fight scene is actually happening? Or do I need to go back and watch something from the East, some Indonesian movie or something like that, where I can see a hell of a fight scene and a decent story too, in a completely separate language? So that's my view. It looked good. It did look good. I want to see what it is. I'm not gonna overpraise them and kiss their ass left cheek, right cheek just because they put out a freaking trailer. Okay, whoop-de-doo. Let me find out what's going on in this show, how this story comes together for this character's return home. If you can't handle that good, he might as well be buried again too, because that's what it'll be. So that's it. I've been artisanmc. This has been my reaction to the Daredevil Born Again trailer coming out, next month or so? 2 months? On Disney Plus. Like, share, subscribe. Click that bell so you can get alerted every time I go live, because I do my Hero's Journey show every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Rain or shine, I will be there. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.